Well, guys, today I think it's time. I think it's time today. We finally finish this facility. Let me just go back in the records and go see how much time has passed. Give me a second, chat. How long have we been at this facility? Like, how long have you been just building? I would say the first picture I have of its construction is dated back to the 27th of December. Holy shit. So it's been well over like 5-6 weeks. Guys, while I was eating my lunch today, I'm glad to announce that I got it. I got the schematics. Let's do this. Let's finish this facility once and for all. Nope. Okay, so this one is the battery. I should actually have my pencil with me. I have it right there. Alright, so this is the grid generator, this is the grid, this is the facility generators, and these are this is the battery. Alright, see this? Right here. This room is the last room that needs to be wired up and needs to be built until this facility is considered finished. This room's wiring is the only thing standing between it. We have less than an hour of work we have to do, to my knowledge. We got all the facilities built, all fabricated, all the lights on the roads fabricated. We are within hours of finishing this beautiful building complex. Yeah. It's a little bit of wiring, and we're all done. You see how that bar turns purple? That's concrete that is in my pocket dimension. I'm not gonna be honest with you, I don't even know what I said. Alright guys, I need to make a very important announcement. I wanted to stream this game almost every day, but guys, I have an exciting announcement. There may be a chance that I go to Ohio, Swaggin', Ohio. Yeah, no, chat, what the hell? Why are you going to Ohio, Well, the reason is, I might have to go there to get trained to be a technician. If I do that, I'll be there for 3 weeks. Hopefully, I'll be able to transport my PlayStation there. Can you imagine that? 3 weeks playing in Ohio. You won't see this beautiful wind turbine in the background for 3 weeks. Being severed from my parents for 3 weeks? And not like, oh, like they're out in the country, or they're out somewhere. No, like I'm out somewhere. The first time that will ever happen. It'll be so weird because I'll exist completely independently for 3 weeks. Thanks. I will try to train, but of course, if this isn't if. Tomorrow I find out, most likely. So here's what's gonna happen. There's gonna be 2 things that happen within the next year. Option 1, I don't get this. Or option 2, I get trained for 3 weeks, and then I go onto a contract to work for a wind farm for about a year. Now, there might be a little bit less time that I have to take on this channel, but it's gonna be worth it considering I'll quadruple my output of money. I only make 11,000 a year. Now, it's the average person. Maybe like, that's a lot of money. That's death wage right there, suckers. 11,000 is she. Excuse me. Main grid, which will be this one. Now the good thing is, this training isn't just like your garden back around Vestas, or no, I just kind of gave it away, but this isn't like your tiny corporation. This is Vestas. Nice. The largest corporation that deals with wind turbines on Earth. It's actually... Oh, god damn it. I just hit my elbow. Ah, it just shot nerve all the way through my elbow, through my forearm, all the way up to my pinky. Ah! That wind turbine is actually based off of the company that will train me. Let's see. I got a mod for KSP. Nice. This is a main grid to I think I should move this switch down here. There's just one switch I should move. Because if I cut it off, it cuts all of the power off to this branch. Okay. Main grid to facility. You want to know what it adds? Yeah, sure. Number 2 will be the main grid to battery systems. Yes. Number 3 will be the switch from the battery to system. I might have to move that switch too. Give me a second, I'm sorry if I don't. If this is number 3, yep. The battery to facility. Number 4 ties the main battery to facility generators. Hold up, I'm gonna switch over to my PC. Nice. 5 will be the facility generators. Let's see, so, I actually want to compare my old grid. Yeah, it does look like my old grid. Let's see, I think one of the switches might be redundant. Okay, I can move this one switch I have down. So this is actually, it's like I'm writing in a whole different language, you'll see. A lot of people may see this and it looks like junk, but this is actually like a whole different language if you think about it. That's electrical schematic. Make a switch, facility generators to facility. This will be right here the absolutely most crucial switch in the entire facility, connecting the generators that make power. You see, cells 1 through 3, 5 through 7 will produce power to the grid. So this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, 6 of the cells will make power for the grid. The final cell, which is cell number 4, will make power for this facility. Now the 6 is the main grid to grid generators. Seven is the... Actually, the 7 would make 6 redundant, so we're gonna move the 6. Yes, I have to say the stupid ass number. Move the cell 6 to come before cell 7. So 7 will be the grid generators. Facility, and then finally the 8th one is the lights and pumps. Alright, now let's wire. Good thing I have my... Give me a second. Don't worry, I am certified to do what I'm about to do. Oh, shit. Physical. Well, at least I have this one. This one's for the high voltage batteries. Yeah, I don't get my paper certificate for energy systems until May. So I have 2 certificates. My first certificate is in high voltage battery systems. The second certificate is in energy systems. I also have 2 other bonus certifications. One in Saka Silver pneumatic power and Saka Silver hydraulic power. Okay, so main grid. So first of all, main grid. Needs to connect to it's going to connect to 3 things. First, it's going First of all, it's going to connect to grid to number 2. From number 2, once it's number 2, it's going to connect to the battery room. So it needs to connect to this far end right here. Which this also needs to connect to the beginning of number 4. After number 4, it should connect to the facility generators. Okay, after this, it's gonna go to the facility generators, which will go, that will be right here. Just go there, and after that, it'll also go into the adjacent switch. That being switch number 5. After it goes to 5. Alright, I'm back for real. Nice. After it goes from 5. It's gonna go from here. Okay. Now, also, the, this is also going to, so the one that splits off here also needs to go into here. Okay, now once it goes through 1, that's the facility. Cool. Now it's gonna split and do one more thing. It's gonna split off in this the switch number 6. After it goes from 6, it's gonna connect this. Do you have a PC? I have a laptop. Grid generators, which are the second ones. And then after that, this one actually ties into cell switch number 7. After it hits 7, it's gonna go to the grid. It might be a great time to actually, And after that, come on. Actually, I'm about to say, oh man, this wire is gonna take forever. I think we're almost done. Okay. The left is the lights. Got it. Cool. What? Where's number 3? Battery room. So, it's the same one that comes off of this. Let's see, so on side A, it should be that battery. Or should be that battery on side A. And that should be the grid generator. That cell 3 that connects to there. Let's see, if I want to do that, then I should open up a connection from the main grid, which means I would need to trip number 1. And then if I can do that, I should be able to trip number 2. Oh, it's on. It's just this light is really shittily placed. And there we go, the lights are off. Actually, watch this. Donk. If that does that. That means all those lights down there turn on. See it? Now all the lights come on. Illuminates every little square piece of... Thanks. Okay, main grid. Connecting main grid. That's 4,300 megawatt hours. There it is, that's a battery. Okay. Let's see, facility generators, facility. Okay, main grid to facility. That's right. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We can initiate a system startup. Now, we could go into these cells and hit up every single generator. Or we can do what this cell's designed to do. Remember when we were building all these? Finally, we're going to resume. Now here's the thing. After we flip the first one, we have an hour to until they dry out. So we'll have to hurry to each one. I know an hour doesn't sound like much, but yeah, we should probably get as much as we can. Ready? System initialization in 3, 2, 1. Hear them purring. And that's why I designed this platform right here. Cell 1 active. Cell 2 active. Cell 3 active. Now here's where it gets good, right? By the way, I want to say something cool. Only 210 cubic meters a minute is needed to go through here, but this is going to supply 600, so it'll immediately saturate the pipes and make the system run efficiently. Cell number 4 done. Again, what I mean by that is that, like, when it's it'll put way more than it's needed because there's a bunch of this reserve turbo fuel. Here comes cell number 5 active. Cell number 6 active. Cell number 7 active. It's gonna do that. It's gonna start teetering. It's at 1500 megawatts. Or no, not 15,000 megawatts. That is more like per source of energy in Illinois. Like if that's more than all the wind capacity, solar and coal in Illinois combined. Now you're gonna hear shutting down. That's totally normal. It's going. Oh, I was like, wait, what's going on? Why are these working? How is this working? I think it's working because that is the facility generators. Now it's going to run off its... Now this is not being made. The turbo fuel is not being made. We're going to have to go re-enable it. On. Let's see, that's the oil extraction, plastic manufacturing, rubber manufacturing, fuel manufacturing, fuel unpacking, turbo fuel production refineries, water packer, compact coal manufacturing units, water pumps. Done. Facility generators to facility. Oh shit, what did I do? better. So grid generators are almost at peak power. They should reach peak power at 43,000 megawatts. That should be. So it's yeah, it's still yet to reach peak power, but it should here in a second. Oh. I think it's working. Wait. Where the hell's all the water? Water's not doing its thing. Hopefully we don't get like a ripple effect here, where he just basically messed up the entire system. Just sit back and watch all this shit. This right here is so cool. Like here, if you want to see something, if you just want to feel satisfied, take your eyes and lock on the one bottle and follow it. It actually might be because of this facility that this might have just gotten stabilized. Who needs acid? Just watch my Satisfactory gameplay, brother. Like, just look at this frame alone. Again, this building right here has... actually, let's go check the throughputs. The good thing is, I can almost essentially check the health and status of the facility in this building alone. $1,800 a minute. $300 a minute. Each of these should be 300. They're probably so high right now because it just got water. That's a good thing, is that there's a bunch of extra shit in here. There should be a bunch of extra fuel in here. I should check the input output. This branch is consuming more than it actually is providing. Turbo fuel is doing good. So yeah, look at that. We can check these pipes and we can actually see our throughput. So these should be equal. Our containers are doing pretty good. The water is the water I think is starting to stabilize, and hopefully the fuel input-output ratio should stabilize. The ratio should be 1. For example, this line right here is good, 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 and good. This ratio right here, it might be a little bit concerning. Let's go trace that back. That middle one is starting to... Oh wait, look at that. We actually got a bunch of extra fuel right here. We can insert. And good, this is actually what this facility is built to do. Regulate and, you know... Actually, maybe we should check plastic production and rubber. Yeah, we're actually generating a little bit less plastic. That indicates most likely HOR buildup of the plastic line. Hopefully this doesn't cause ripple effect. That line wasn't even connected. Holy shit. Wait, that's not the line. This is not the floor we should be monitoring. It's the top. Like, man, these lights are getting annoying. Wish I could turn them off. I forgot. I can. There we go. You can turn the lights off. We can see the lights. Good, good, good. Hey, no. I saw what you just did right there. Delete you. Do you know that one SpongeBob, like the reef blower episode, where he says "you"? That is my reaction every time I see a yellow light, a thing throwing a yellow light, giving me a problem. Here's yellow lights mean that it's not running at 100% efficiency. It means it can work to its thing. Everything needs to be running at 100% efficiency. I think it's a big issue with the plant is that it has like no room for error. This backup HOR is most likely due to the fact that we accidentally ran the facility, like it filled up all the turbo fuel, and then it's gonna start shutting down sequentially. But then when you turn it on, it may like it might like swing in and out of like the 95 to 100% range. It'll go up and down the efficiency wheel as it like chugs. The best way to do it is to reset the balance. It's very hard to describe, but just trust me. Source, trust me, bro. Pretty sure. God damn. By the way, guys, I was playing Roblox today. I was playing this one trench war game, and I could fire an M1 Garand on the game at an average rate of 1,548 rounds per minute. That is 25 rounds per second. What does that look like? This. Look at this. Let's listen to this. Again, this is my controller. This is how good I am at firing fast my controller. Oh, here it is. Ready?
Oh my god!
Dead.
Oh my god!
So I did some math, by the way, and from the first shot to his death, between when I first shot that dude and to his death was 116 milliseconds. For an average reaction time is 200 milliseconds. So it was literally almost impossible for the guy to even react to the hell I was about to deliver to him. Literally, I hit the dude so fast, it almost was impossible. It was almost essentially, he would have had to be literally a god-level genius. Like, I'm not trying to, like, paint myself as a genius, but, like, we're... I mean, literally, with it... Actually, how long does it take to blink an eye? $100 and 400 milliseconds. Opening and closing, actually close to 150. So I literally killed him almost faster than you can. Oh my god. I almost killed him faster than the human eye could blink on average. Holy shit. That is brutal. It is. I think I did it. System stabilization, 100%. 500 cigarettes. Merciful. God damn. Burning is probably the worst way to die. Honestly, in my opinion, the worst way to die is by radiation poisoning. Yeah, but... I mean, no, it wasn't. Burning sucks. Yeah, exactly. Burning sucks. Burning is like one of the worst ways to die. I just can't get over how fast that guy got blitzed out of existence. I can shoot a gun on that game so fast that I've got banned twice, probably because people think I'm using an auto clicker. Here's how I do it. Like this. Right there. You see, my controller's special. I can actually... Now watch this. This is actually like an average PlayStation controller. But if I switch this switch, like this. Shoot 65 rounds. God. Oh, grouchy pants.
Thanks. I really needed that breath of fresh air. It gets a little stale in here.
What? What you need? Yes, we all need more gun. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. If that plastic is allowed to build up, then it will ruin the system. It'll make it where I have to do a hard reset. See that right there? That train is delivering fresh, raw coal and sulfur. The autistic people are really, really having a fun time watching the trains. I'm not even using that as an insult. I'm autistic, but I'm not the train type guy. It's carrying all the sulfur and coal out. As much as it can physically get. It usually doesn't run out. It's gonna take as much sulfur, or as much plastic. Nice. That plastic is gonna go back to the factory. Here comes another shipment of fresh goodies. It's picked right out that train, not the train that just left, but this train is starting to pick up materials. It's gonna bring it back. Christ. However, here's what's really cool, is that this giant facility has a lot of storage. It can survive probably about roughly half hour to a full hour until it needs to be refilled. Quick. So here's the thing, if any of the plastic overflow, this plastic needs to be moving at all times. If it doesn't, if it backs up, it will throw the system off, and actually it'll also throw off power generation. So to prevent this, any extra plastic will be sunk and deleted here. Oof. Honestly, when my game crashes, I kind of take it as a compliment that I did something right. Oh, here it comes. It's going up the beach. I like big beaches, and I cannot lie. Okay, I'll stop. It's fair. Here it comes, ready? There comes the next shipment of sulfur. These trains are... How have you been, man? Pretty good. These trains go around the clock, making sure that this facility is readily supplied. Here it comes. Ready for the magic? I can finally show you this because it's finally consuming materials. It would just stop and go on because there's not enough. Here it comes. All that plastic and the rubber that's going in you? I like this. Either it takes a container crate and it puts it on, or it takes the whole thing and it like fills it. Like this. But wait! It's got sulfur. It's got all this stuff in. How? Why? What? Oh, alright. Well, guess what? It will, when it gets to my factory, it'll automatically remove the rubber and plastic, but the sulfur and coal that remain will be kept inside the facility. Alright, good night, man. Have a nice one. I just gotta go. I'm gonna go label those switches up there, and that's it. Wish me luck tomorrow. I'm right back. I need to go reach him. Damn it. Stupid ass thing. Bam. We just, yeah, I do. Share benefits? I'm not able to share benefits at all. Yeah, I don't even think that's a feature. Nice. Guess what? Start with completing phase 3 now. Yep, I'm about to move on to. You're gonna get. That's probably mild error. System throughput looks like it's good. 300, 300, 300. 300. God, man, it's really awesome that I have this I have this monitoring system. Yep. By the way, just letting you know, this facility has enough turbo. Each generator in this has. Each generator cell has enough turbo fuel to last it for at least 45 minutes without the system applying turbo fuel to it. Um, 28. FGC 545X2. So 5 plus 4 plus 5, and you get 14 times 2, 28. I call them FGC 7-545X2, which means 7 gigawatts per building. 5 on the bottom floor, 4 on the middle, and 5 at the top. And then X2 meaning that there's 2 rows of them. I mean, if I need power, I just... Exactly! Modular stuff is great. Main grid to... Oh. You know, I have a certificate in batteries. I don't know why I spelled batteries like that, like a dumbass. But my shit is not that organized. My power plants and machines are nice to look at, but... Oh, don't beat yourself up, man. Yes. I don't know how I got here. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how I got here or why. All I know is I must increase efficiency to optimal levels to satisfy fix-it overlords. Guys, I have to do a welding project for my school. I think I need to do this thing. I need to weld this thing. You know what I've noticed? Look at this. That's a battery. Must be some sort of battery that you hook up to it to provide it power. I never noticed that it was actually like that. I thought it was always centered, but I didn't know it was on the bottom. Look, people think they can't build like you. Honestly, here's the thing. I don't even consider myself a pro. I know I have almost 400 hours, but I still consider myself a pretty decent novice. I actually just like I consider myself like average right now. Facility generators. How many hours to build this whole setup? Too many. Grid generators to facility. Main grid. Do we recognize this? Do you still hold your Stanley? Yeah, sure. That's just how I look at on average. Yeah, I think it is because of the lighting. By the way, if I were you, develop electrical schematics. I'm probably gonna do this. I'm gonna take my shower, and then when we come back, guess what? We're gonna go back to actually work on my factory. By the way, I used the manufacturer recipe for my first little frames. It's so good. Interesting. By the way, I was a little bit worried where how do you get other people blue? I don't think you can. I've heard you can do it on computer, but I just don't think there is any way. I'm gonna say. Ah, damn! Don't beat yourself up. I just lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, I know what I was gonna say. I was a little bit upset because I'm like, dude, where am I gonna put a nuclear plant? It's gonna radiate my center. Well, I've been doing some observation. I know where I'm gonna put it. The Eastern Swamp. I did some looking. There is literally nothing in the Eastern Swamp. No oil. No iron. Well, there's the only thing that is in the swamp. In it is some iron on the very far edge. There's nothing. Except for a couple hard drives. And after those get removed, then the place is just there's no use to, use it. So, guess what? Just put a toxic place into a toxic place. Boom. Problem solved. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't even need to use a nuclear plant. Yeah. So, ready for this? Just research rocket fuel. Laughs in autism. I have developed a system to generate, ready for this? 315 megawatts and 900 rubber, 900 plastic per minute. I've brought this up. I don't know if I'll even use nuclear, but really, I love nuclear shit. I can't help myself. But if I have to build a nuclear plant, it's gotta be there. That's not even fully optimized. You can get more power out of it, but 315 megawatts is... 315 gig is insanely high. What's the process for rubber? Okay, ready? This is gonna twist your mind. This is gonna mind F you so bad. So let's see. This is only a split part. So let's see. Some of the oil. I'm not gonna make plastic directly from oil. It's gonna be rubber. So initially, oil. Actually, HOR. Resin actually. So I'll make resin. God, you cannot see shit with the... Give me a second. So I'll generate all of the HOR, all the oil of the HOR, which will generate resin. Actually, I'm just going to explain. But here's the thing. So all the resin is going to be generated directly into rubber, which will generate... and then some of the HOR is going to be made into fuel, right? It's going to make bonus fuel. It'll then split 600 plastic, or 600 of the rubber. I'll make 900 extra fuel a minute, and I'll make 600 starting rubber. It will take half the rubber, so 300 rubber. Got it. So then half of the rubber will be converted with 300 fuel to make Actually, no, I'll make 900 rubber, I believe. Give me a second. Let me check my... where I put it. Yeah, I make 900 rubber and 900 extra fuel a minute. So 300 of that 900 fuel a minute will be split into recycling 300 rubber in the plastic. So then after that, I'll get 600 plastic, 600 rubber. And then the fuel is divided in half, and the plastic and rubber is divided in half, and half of the plastic gets recycled, half the rubber gets recycled, into a total rate of 900 rubber, 900 plastic a minute. Yeah. Now my machine gets sufficient rubber, like 160 minutes, which is enough for my disc. Honestly, screw the plastic recipe for oil. Get rubber, you get more HOR, or just get HOR raw out of the get-go. Excuse me? Do you have starter, your plant? What do you mean starter? Like, do I have a starter that starts it? The only problem is that this setup does not have a startup initiator battery. However, here's the cool thing about this battery. It can separate the battery on site can actually separate from the grid and integrate itself into the facilities grid. Oh, it's running. Uh-oh. We may have a bit of a problem. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I don't know if I could. I don't think so. It's kind of weird that it's welding. You can hear welding involved with making the compact coal. Oh shit. Oh shit, oh shit. My system just got screwed. I don't really interact with friends on friends list that much. Here comes another shipment. Perhaps this will fix it. Let's hope we didn't throw the whole balance out of whack, although we might have just done that. Yeah, I've done my googling in the rocket fuel. It holds much potential. I mean, they're not gonna falter because they're buffered. I think this giant stabilizer network here can actually help the system recover from a down. I think it can, because, for example, then, yeah, the extra containers will let it run for a bit. So I think it actually does help stabilize it. So even though it wasn't getting enough shit, it was. I think that this building might have just saved me a huge amount of time. For example, the HOR, instead of backing up, the extra water that is contained in these probably has helped it. There is actually no extra water. What the hell? I just gotta put it out here, chat, that, oh my god, imagine maintaining this bitch. I mean, if this is like hard water like I have in my town, oh my god. My town's water is dog shit. Thanks, Fix It, for telling me on my streams that I'm a no-light.
So you gotta get to 100? You get trying to keep up. It's desperately trying. Right here is the fastest it can go.
Why is water all the way down there? That's wondering why it's consuming more, because the belt can actually consume 480 a minute. I'm dumb. Well, guys, I think that's it. We've done it. Alright guys, yeah, I'm ready to go home. Well guys, I'm done. I'm going home. Alright guys, let's take a break. I'm gonna go shower. When I come back, we might be starting to build the machines to build the crystal oscillators and shit. Peace. Be back.